Welcome back, everybody. We've got Barrie and Quinte. First period. 15 minutes on the clock. Barrie has the puck. Play goes down deep into Quinte's end. Barrie has it at the blue line. Good hit by Ottenhoff to knock his man off the puck. Plow coming in to help. Play goes back to Barrie's defenseman, and they'll try and build out of their zone. Barrie dumps that down deep into Quinte's end. Circles along the boards. Barrie picks it up. Barrie with a quick shot and goal. Quinte is down 1-0 at 14:08 in the first. Quick goal by Barrie to put them on the board. $14.08 in the first. Barrie 1-0. Barrie wins the draw. They'll set up in their end. Play comes into the neutral zone. Barrie now picks up on the right-hand side, trying to center. Menifee will send along the boards to Lauren. Lauren coming along the right-hand side, playing back into the middle, and turnover with Barrie. Now D breaks up the play, back to Lauren. Lauren, quick shot, and saved by Barrie's goalie. 13:34 in the first. Preston on the draw. Quick shot by Dahl, it just goes wide of the goal. Menifee in the corner. It's got Dahl to help. Dahl trying to get it around along the boards, centering, and Quinte will keep that in with D with a quick shot off from the point. Sutton now sending that back in. Menifee to Preston. Puck will come out of Barrie's zone, and Quinte will regroup in their end. Pressure on from Barrie. They'll pick that up and create a turnover. Sutton now going on to put pressure, and play comes along the left-hand wall with Preston pressuring and Barrie still with possession. Quick shot, centering pass, now Dahl working to Menifee. Chance now with Preston skating in with speed, and they'll force Barrie's goalie to make the play. Barrie setting up in their end. They'll move it with Ottenhoff putting pressure on and creating a turnover. Hoskin playing down deep, and that'll be icing. First period, 12:26. Barrie went up early, 1-0. Plow on the draw. Barrie picks it up. Barrie now up at Quinte's blue line with a quick shot blocked by Martin. Another block shot by Poskin. Martin sending that down in deep into Barrie's end. Play goes along the left-hand side. Cloud trying to dig it out. Barrie will pick that up. Poskin with a quick shot just wide. Petty. Back to Petty. To Poskin. Poskin shot. Save, rebound. To Clow. Now over to the left-hand side. Ottenhoff gets tied up on the boards. Clow will pick that up. Martin now fires that, trying to get it back to one of his men, but it'll go down in deep. Petty picks it up. Playing up to Ottenhoff on the boards. Barrie now. Barrie coming through the neutral zone. Poskin putting pressure on. Centering pass goes through. Barrie picks it up. Their defenseman centering pass. Shot goes wide. Barrie on the wall. Ottenhoff makes a good hit. Poskin will clear the zone, and it'll go back into Barrie's end. Quinte will get a good change, and Barrie sets up. Phillips will keep it in at the corner. Quick shot and save. Whalen on the draw. Wins that to Lauren, to Dewar. Dewar gets a shot off. Save, rebound comes out to Barrie. Barrie now coming into Quinte's end. They'll dump that in deep. Ferris will make the play. Phillips to Lauren, to Whalen. Flipped up to Lowry. Lowry trying to beat his man. And Barrie will get a touch on that. And a good play by Dewar to keep that one in. Quick shot. Yes, come on, buddy. Oh, nice try. Barrie coming now. Dewar making the play, bringing the puck down out of the air, going for a skate back into Barrie's end. Barrie playing along the left-hand wall. Whalen will pick that up. Quick shot, rebound. Back out to Whalen. Whalen, nice play. Shot, goal. Nice play, nice composure. Whalen buries that one, putting Quinte on the board. Tied back up, 1-1. Goal at 10:06 in the first. Off the draw, Barrie will win that. Barrie playing D to D. Breaking up at center ice, we've got Dahl sending it in deep. Barrie picks it up behind their goal. Trying to break out, but pressure from Dahl again creates a turnover with Menifee. Menifee now in the corner. Menifee's got two guys on him. Dahl comes in to help. Puck comes loose to him. Plays over to D. D back in the corner. Circles around to Menifee, who fires that up, and Barrie will pick that up. Barrie now coming in. Good touch by Sutton to break that up at center ice. Preston now to Menifee. Menifee's got two to beat. He's got two coming in to help him. Centering pass to Dahl. He is not quite able to hang on to that, and now Barrie coming back into Quinte's end. Ferris on the play to D. Along the boards to Preston, Menifee. To Sutton. Sutton dumps that down in deep. Barrie now with possession, breaking out of their end. Sutton fires that down deep. The goalie will touch that. Eliminate icing. Barrie. Poskin breaking up that pass. He's got Ottenhoff sending that back down in deep. Barrie's goalie will make the play. Martin on the play along the wall. Puck goes behind Barrie's goal. They'll play it to the point, and a quick shot by Petty, which is broken up center ice, and now Barrie comes back with Poskin putting on pressure. Poskin blocks this shot and goes up into the netting. 8:23 in the first. Score is 1-1. Barrie with the puck. He's getting through. Poskin will tie him up with Petty, and Ferris will make the save. Looks like we got some penalties coming. I'll let you look at the ref and you can determine what this is all about. Technical. All right, so we've got offsetting penalties here. So we're still 5-on-5, 8-11 in the first. Whalen on the draw. Phillips will send that one up, and that'll get knocked out of play. Readjustment of a neck guard, and we're ready to go. Whalen on the draw. Play comes out to Barrie's defenseman. He'll get a quick shot off and whistle with Ferris hanging onto that at 8:01 in the first. Like we have another penalty on the play here. So Quinte will go on the power play. 2 minutes. Clow on the draw. It will come back to Whalen up at the point. He's got D to help. Plays that over to D. Clow to D. Back to Clow. He's pinned up on the boards. Barrie trying to dig that out. Play goes down into the right-hand corner. Preston to help. Play comes back to D at the point. Played over to Whalen. Whalen makes a move, gets past his man. Centering, goes through to Clow. Clow tied up on the boards. Preston to D. D over to Whalen. Whalen still with possession. Plays to D. Down to Clow. Back to D. To Whalen. Whalen quick shot is rebound over to Clow. Back up to D. To Whalen. Whalen's shot is wide, and Clow will pick up that as it comes around the boards. D to Whalen. And Barrie will get on that, but not strong enough to clear the zone. D at the point. Finds Preston. Now turnover with 1v1 coming, and Barrie will choose to dump that down in deep. Ferris will make the play. We've got 37 seconds left on the power play. D will leave that for Martin. Martin skating through the center, getting past, gets a shot off, and Barrie's goalie will make a glove save. 6:27 left in the first, 26 seconds left to go in the power play. Score is 1-1. Menifee on the draw. Menifee will play that back to Phillips. Now Dewar looking to pick this up and set up for 18 seconds remaining on their power play. Phillips. To Dewar. Looking for Menifee, goes past Menifee, and Barrie will dump that down in deep. Dewar will pick this up. 3 seconds to go in the penalty. We are even. Play goes down in deep. Barrie will pick that up in their own end. Barrie flicking that up into the middle. Martin trying to keep it in. He'll pick it up in the neutral zone and regroup. Phillips flicks that up high, looking for a Menifee. Barrie turns it over. Barrie now in the Quinte zone. They'll center their pass back out to middle of the zone, and Dewar will make the play with Dahl to regain possession. Martin will circle back. Phillips now. Play goes down deep into Barrie's end. Dahl on the wall. It'll get turned over with Barrie now coming back our way. Barrie coming in with some speed. Sutton makes him put on the brakes. Good pressure, which creates a turnover, and Whalen is able to pick that one up. He's got 2 guys to beat, gets a shot off, hits the post. Lower now keeps that one in. And Whalen goes into chase. Barrie picks it up, gets out of their end, and now D on the play. Plays to Lauren. Barrie's able to get a touch on that pass, and now Sutton will regroup. Play comes out of the Quinte end with Barrie picking it up. Whalen putting pressure on. He's got Lowry to help. Sutton now picks it up. He'll fire it around to D. Back to Sutton, back to now Lauren on the wall. Centering pass to Whalen. Whalen, shot, save, rebound out to the left side of Barrie's end. Lauren is tied up along the wall. Lowry is putting pressure on with Sutton. And now D will have to come back as the puck comes out of the Barrie zone. Along the wall to Lowry. D plays to Menifee. Menifee gets a touch on that, and it'll go down deep into Barrie's end. Barrie picks it up, flicks it up out of their zone. Petty is in to make the play. Tied up at the blue line. Preston will send that down in deep, and Barrie will pick this up. Barrie playing up. Poskin puts that pass Back into the zone. They're Barrie trying to break it out, and they'll have to regroup once again. Barrie circling back. Clow putting on pressure. Barrie flicks that up high. Little touch by Barrie, and Petty will play to Poskin. Poskin sends that down in deep, and that'll be an icing call. And that'll get our 2 offsetting penalties out of the box at 3:02 in the first. Score is tied 1-1. Off the draw. Quick shot is blocked by Clow. Poskin in on the play. He'll play to Ottenhoff on the wall. Quick shot. Ferris will make that save, and he'll hang on to that at 2:52 in the first. Off the draw. Puck is bouncing around, and Barrie will get a quick shot off. Just off the side of the goal. Barrie still with possession. They'll send it back up to their defense, taking a shot from the point. It'll get blocked by Ottenhoff. Now play comes back to Barrie. Barrie's end with Ottenhoff coming down the right-hand side. Ottenhoff tied up on the boards with 3 guys on him. Martin now. Martin will send that down deep, and it gets tied up, maybe in some snow, maybe a bad bounce off the boards. Dewar now. He'll send that in deep. Barrie with possession. Barrie getting through the neutral zone. Got Dewar on the play. Dewar and Poskin. Poskin will get a quick touch on that to get it out, but Barrie now still working in the Quinte zone. Poskin gets a touch on that one. Barrie up at the blue line. Shot, save, whistle 144. Off the draw, Preston now comes back to Barrie. Barrie fires a shot that goes wide. Barrie now at the point. They'll send that down in deep. Along the wall, Preston's putting on pressure. Barrie, D-to-D pass at the blue line. They'll get past us. Another quick shot goes wide. Play now getting out of our zone. Menifee coming through the neutral zone. Looking to find Phillips. Oh, Preston now with a chance. Shot and saved by Barrie, and the rebound will go to Barrie. Menifee grabbing that out of the air. And Phillips. Got some good hands all over the place. Phillips dumping that in down deep. Barrie now picks this up. We have 1 minute left to go in the first period. Dewar trying to tie up his man. Phillips comes in to help. Phillips circles the goal. And Menifee now to Preston. Preston centering to Dewar. And turnover. Barrie now coming the other way with some speed. Good play, and, well, I guess it wasn't a good play because we're going to the box. 27 seconds left to go in the first. It might be a slashing call on that one. Oh, tripping. We've got a tripping call on there. So 2 minutes on the board for Quinte. We will go on the power play. Off the draw. Barrie wins that. Barrie dumping it down deep and behind Ferris. Sutton trying to clear it. Barrie picks it up. Barrie sends it to their point. Playing around. Oh, nice touch by Whalen. Barrie, though, is able to keep it in the blue line. And now Sutton gets it cleared out of the zone. Barrie's goalie will leave that, and that's end of one. After one, score is 1-1, and there's a minute 33 left in the Quinte penalty. Start of two. 15 minutes on the board. D now plays that down in deep. Barrie picks up the puck behind their goal, and they'll set up for their power play. Barrie coming out of their zone. D gets a touch on that. Whalen now will have a chance to pick it up and clear. He'll play along the boards, doesn't clear the zone. Barrie picks that back up again. Barrie playing up to the blue line. His guy will skate. Passes back and forth. D now along. There must be a weird corner. Keeps bouncing in that corner. So we get it out of the zone. Quinte now picking it up. Taking time to clear, and Lauren will send that down deep. We have 36 seconds left to go in the penalty. Barrie with a chance here now, trying to get a shot off. They do, just goes wide of Ferris. And once again, Lauren will clear that. Killing some time here, 22 seconds left in the penalty. Barrie picks up and sets up behind their goal. Barrie playing through the neutral zone. D putting pressure on. Barrie's man will put the brakes on and go for a skate, and he'll get a shot off. Ferris will make the save. 5 seconds left to go in the penalty. Score is 1-1. Menifee on the draw. Quick shot, blocked, and now we are even. And trying to hit Dewar coming out of the box. Almost worked, but Barrie will break that up. Poskin now, he'll knock the puck away from his man, and it'll come back into the neutral zone with Dahl, Preston, and now Menifee coming in. Menifee, nice move. Still has possession. Menifee circles back, trying to fight off two guys there and behind Barrie's goal. And we have a penalty on the play, cross-checking. Looks like it's going to Barrie. Barrie's got 2 minutes on the board for a penalty, 12:58 in the second. Lowry on the draw. Lowry flicks that over to Lauren. Lauren back to Lowry, now to D at the point, who plays to Whalen. Back to D, gets a shot off, touched by Lauren, goes high. Lowry trying to get that off of the wall. Whalen at the point. looks over. Ottenhoff gets a shot off and saved by Barrie's goalie. 1:33 left to go in the power play. Lowry on the draw. Lowry plays it to D. D sets up at the point, hits Whalen, back to D, says Ottenhoff to D, back to Ottenhoff. Looking for backdoor as Whalen creeps in, back up to D. Ottenhoff, D, Whalen, flicks that back over to Ottenhoff. Ottenhoff gets a shot off. That'll be a high stick. And Whalen with possession finds Lauren down in deep behind the goal. Lauren up to Ottenhoff, back down to Lauren. Finds Whalen, has to control that one. And now Barrie will fire that out of the zone. 43 seconds left to go in the power play. Whalen setting up. He'll fire the puck along the wall. Ottenhoff will dig that out. Whalen flicks that over to D. D will take a minute. He'll find Whalen on the left-hand wall, playing it up to Lauren. Lauren will send it long and around the boards to Martin. Whalen causing some trouble in the middle to prevent a turnover there. A quick shot goes off and rebound comes back. We're now back into the Quinte zone with Phillips chasing. We are now even. Phillips now setting up behind Ferris. Phillips to Menifee. Menifee will flip that up. Gets it over to Martin. Martin makes the move to get past his man. He's got a chance to get it through. Goes through the crease, goes all the way over to Clow on the right-hand side. Menifee now with Clow. Back up to the point with Phillips over to Dewar. Dewar gets a shot, rebound out in front, and Barrie will pick that up. Barrie now coming through the neutral zone on the right-hand side. Barrie centering pass, they'll get a shot off. Ferris will make the save. Rebound picked up now by Clow. Clow to Menifee. Menifee to Martin. Menifee will pick that up. Martin now blocks a chance to clear by Barrie, and Clow trying to keep it in the zone. Barrie now coming back the other way. Dewar and Sutton on D. Quick shot goes high and wide. Play now is loose in the right-hand corner. Sutton going in. Dahl. Sutton. Back up to Barrie's defense at the blue line, and Sutton will clear that down, and that'll be an icing call. Oh, no, they'll wave it off. We're at 9:36 in the second. Score is 1-1. Barrie going through the neutral zone. They'll flick that high and force Ferris to hang on to that for a whistle. On the draw. Sutton will flick that off the glass. It'll get out of Quinte's zone, forcing Barrie to set back up in their end. Turnover in the neutral zone. Dahl trying to push that through to Preston. Preston to Dahl. Dahl has a chance, and it may have gone off of the goalie to deflect high into the netting. 9-9 in the second. Ottenhoff on the draw. Preston. Sutton at the point. Dumps that towards the goal, and Barrie will hang on to that. 9:01 in the second. Ottenhoff on the draw. Wins that over to Dahl. Dahl now having to go into the right-hand corner. He's got pressure on him with Preston helping. Preston will send that up to the point with D getting a shot off. Rebound goes out, and Barrie will pick that up. Dahl turns that one over. Now to D. D, quick shot. Deflected. Loose. Barrie picks it up. Barrie now coming back in Quinte's zone. Good touch by Sutton to turn that over to Ottenhoff. Ottenhoff now with a little space and enough Barrie players on him to create a turnover. D will send that back into the neutral zone. D, Sutton, Dahl. Dahl will send that along the boards to the right-hand side now, where Ottenhoff will dig it out of the boards. Petty, Sutton. Sutton shot is blocked. Sutton along the wall. Play is held still. Puck comes loose to Barrie. Barrie now setting up behind their goalie. Petty on the puck. He'll fire it towards the goal. Quick shot off by Preston and loose out in front. Now Barrie comes back the other way. Sutton with Petty. Sutton playing it into the neutral zone. Now Lowry picks it up. Lowry's got 2 to beat. Centering pass. Now Poskin at the point. He'll play it down to Lowry. Play comes to Barrie. Barrie will regroup in their end. 7:05 left to go in the second. Barrie coming through center ice. Poskin putting on pressure. Barrie will circle back, play to their D. Their D will skate in, get a shot off, rebound. Poskin putting pressure on there. Barrie will pick it up. Barrie now at the blue line. They'll get a shot off, blocked by Petty. Petty now. Cross ice pass to Lauren. Lauren centering in just in front of the goal, and Barrie will pick that up and dump it back down into the other end. Dewar will fire that to Whalen on the wall. Martin going in deep. Barrie's goalie will play that, trying to get it out of the zone. Phillips now will keep that in. Menifee. Stick handling plays to Whalen. Whalen gets a shot and loose and in. Nice. I think we'll go to Martin. We'll see. Nice little play there. Whalen gets a shot off, and I think Martin tucked that one in, putting Quinte up 2-1 at 6:01 in the second. Clow on the draw. Barrie trying to dump it down, and there'll be a hard hit at center ice, but then there'll be an icing or a high stick call coming back into Quinte's end. Score Quinte 2, Barrie 1 at 5:57 in the second. Clow on the draw. He'll dump it down into the right-hand corner. Martin now will pick this up and play to Phillips going for a skate. Centering pass by Clow. Nice play, but broken up by good defense by Barrie. Menifee back up to Phillips. Phillips gets a quick shot. Rebound. Clow trying to dig that out, and Barrie's goalie will hang on to that at 5:38 in the second. Clow on the draw, wins that to Menifee. Menifee gets a shot off and loose. Barrie's goalie will hang on to that. 5:33 in the second. Clow to Menifee. Menifee shot and saved. Clow. Barrie will pick this up and they'll clear the zone. Hand is up for icing. We'll head back down for another face-off. Menifee on the draw. Barrie will pick that up. Play comes to Dewar on the wall, trying to keep that in. Phillips now will set back up in the neutral zone. He'll touch it to Menifee. Menifee will get that down in deep. Barrie trying to gain possession here, but they'll turn it over to Dahl. Dahl now gets that turned over by Barrie. Barrie now coming back into the Quinte zone. Phillips in the corner. Flicking it to Menifee. Menifee to Dahl. Dahl's got one on him, causing him some problems, but he'll get it down deep without it being icing. Clow flicks that over to Dahl. Dahl looking for Menifee. And Barrie will turn it over. D dumps it, tries to dump it back in, but Barrie picks it up. Barrie causing some problems. Centering pass goes through everybody. Now back up at the blue line. Defenseman coming in. Barrie's defenseman circling Ferris. Leaves it for his other defenseman, and play is up at the blue line. Barrie trying to get a shot off. They kind of do. And now it'll come back into the neutral zone. Barrie with another chance. They've got numbers. And play circling behind Ferris. Quick shot, deflected wide. Barrie picking up that rebound. Now D, he'll beat his man and turnover in the neutral zone. Barrie with a chance. Oh, this will be tripping. That's kind of an obvious one. Quinte will go to the box at 3:35 in the second. Lauren on the draw. Barrie will pick that up. They'll set up at their blue line. Barrie on the power play. Nice play by Whalen to break up the passing here, and he'll keep possession and dump it down now deep into Barrie's end. 3:19 to go in the second. Barrie now is trying to set up their power play. Whalen putting pressure on, forcing Barrie to play quickly. Barrie now coming with speed. Poskin putting pressure on. He'll tie up his man, and Petty will pick up the puck and clear the zone. Good D by those two. And Barrie now sending it along the wall. And Lauren will pick this up. Clow now with a chance and a little turnover. Clow still causing problems for Barrie to get out of their zone. 1:05 to go in the penalty. Barrie now skating through the neutral zone, dumping it in deep around Ferris. Ferris will hold on to it and then try and play it out. Barrie picks it up in the right-hand corner. They'll play it back up to their D at the point. Quick shot, save. Rebound back out to Barrie. Poskin will put his man on the boards, trying to tie him up. Barrie will flick that to themselves, but get it out of the zone. 33 seconds left to go in the penalty. 2:06 in the period. Barrie now coming Quinte's way. Poskin putting pressure on. Quick shot, quick save, rebound. Ferris did not see that he didn't have it. He thought he had it. And the rebound went to Barrie, and they'll put that in, putting the score tied back up 2-2. 1:53 in the second. Lowry on the draw. Barrie will win that. Barrie centering it to all the way down to the other end. Phillips now will pick this up. Does a good job to beat his man and move the puck. Menifee now causing some problems, but a turnover with Barrie. Barrie centering. Oh boy, Phillips had a touch on that. That could have gone right into our own goal. It doesn't, thank goodness. Barrie playing up to the blue line. They will get a shot off, which goes wide. Off the back wall, Barrie picks it up. Dewar now to Martin. Quick shot, rebound. Phillips trying to clear it. Now play comes up to the blue line where Barrie gets a shot off. Barrie now still in possession. And Lowry moves it to Menifee. Martin coming through the neutral zone. And that'll be an offside call. 54 seconds left to go in the second period. Score is tied 2-2. Whalen on the Barrie picks that up. 48 seconds left to go in the second. Sutton will hold them at center ice. Dahl trying to get a swipe on that one. Lauren now will dump that down in deep. Barrie playing along the wall. Lauren picks it up. Lauren trying to get it back to Sutton. Gets stopped by Barrie. Barrie now behind their goal. Barrie breaking out of their zone. Play through the middle, back over to the left-hand side where Barrie has possession. Oh, Barrie finds an open man. He gets a shot off, and it is saved, and rebound comes back to Barrie. Another shot, and saved by Ferris. 1.7 seconds left to go in the second. Score is tied 2-2. Whalen on the draw. And that'll do it for the second period. After two, tied 2-2. We'll see you in the third.